We're in the car again. Justin.
Chris.
We just got back recently from New Jersey, so I guess we could talk a lot about that. But what I really want to talk about is your sleeping habits.
A lot of them.
There were a few times I woke up and you were sitting upright with your legs crossed.
Yeah, I don't remember any of those.
Why do you do that?
I have no idea. I don't remember.
There were so many groans.
I go to sleep laying down. I wake up laying down. I have no idea.
I think your eyes were open and your legs were crossed.
I have no idea.
You said you don't dream either.
No.
What is that about?
I don't know.
Because you're definitely groaning and making a lot of noises. You started talking at one point in like a high-pitched, frightened voice. So we got back from New Jersey. We were there for like 3 or 4 days. It was a good time. It was a good trip. I guess we don't have to really talk it to death. We went to the Secret Stash and we went to the Quick Stop. Those were good times. I met Walt Flanagan. Did you hear that I met Walt Flanagan?
Yeah, I've heard.
The beaches were nice. That was a lot of fun.
Better than the others.
I am sunburned. I haven't been sunburned in years.
I'm not sunburned at all.
Well, you have that rich Native American blood that I don't have.
Not me.
No. But yeah, it was a good trip overall. So I'm going to put up a picture of Chris sleeping. Is that okay?
On what?
I took some fucked up pictures of Chris sleeping on the blog. I'll put pictures up on the blog. Is that okay?
Blog's fun.
They're pretty funny.
I don't remember any of them.
Well, no, you were sleeping. Of course you don't
One of them
remember
looked like
any
I
of them.
had my hat on and my glasses on, like I was just sitting there.
You did have your glasses on. I think you sleep with your glasses on. I don't understand. You said we've been talking the whole time. We've come back and like we want to move to New Jersey really bad now.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, but I was just talking like it might be better to move to Pennsylvania.
What other states are right there? Just Pennsylvania pretty much covers all of New Jersey.
Like Maryland is right there too, I think.
But that's on the ocean too, so that's probably expensive. I meant like inland,
the Carolinas,
Virginia,
West Virginia.
West Virginia get that fucking turnpike.
We were on. Oh my God, we were on that Pennsylvania Turnpike forever. It's scary too. It's kind of like, well, you're on it. You're not getting off unless you pay, which is what, yeah, obviously you get it, but anyway, so talked about maybe moving to Pennsylvania, work at the Hershey factory.
Yeah.
You want to work at the Hershey factory?
Who doesn't want to work at the Hershey factory?
You said you might have a permanent
chocolate clown mouth
that you can't scrub off. You ever had a Mars bar?
No.
What is a Mars bar?
I'm not a fancy North Sider. I don't get Mars bars.
Not fancy.
I get stuck with Scores bars over on my side.
Oh, we're a Heath family. Score bars are good. I like Score bars.
We get the leftover melted chocolate from the North Side on those.
Yeah, but the East Coast is pretty cool. Like, I liked it a lot. And our friends Jacob and Tag, they met us, and they live in Brooklyn, so they met us for the day. We spent like the whole day with them. You realize that? It was a lot of fun.
East Coast is fun in the summer. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about the winter. Whatever. Winter here is shit, so who cares? That's what I figured.
But I think it's more shit.
Why?
There. Because I think it pulls in more amounts of snow because of the precipitation of the ocean.
So they get like all the colder air off the ocean.
Oh, like, don't you remember last year? It was like Boston's third 12-inch snowstorm this winter,
yeah, that's
and it's
true.
like, oh, fuck that.
But we went to Sandy Hook, and there's a beach there. The beach wasn't great, but we got to see New York from that side. That was kind of cool. I didn't expect that.
There's a lot of shells and dead fish.
Yeah, there were a lot of shells and dead fish. It seemed like every beach we went to was progressively shittier, though, you know? Like, we started with
they didn't
Seaside.
care about it as
Yeah,
much.
like, started with Seaside, which was great. It was clearly, like, newly combed and stuff. You could see the lines where they just combed the beach. And then the one in West Long Branch was good, but still not as good as Seaside. And then Sandy Hook was just a shell dead fish massacre. Which
That's
is
my
okay.
new metal band. The Shell Dead Fish Massacre.
All your songs are, like, ocean-based. There was an Ocean Avenue.
Somewhere on Ocean Avenue. There was a bunch of Ocean Avenues or Ocean something.
Oceanside.
Ocean Parkway.
Yeah. The quick stop was fun. You got that shirt.
Yeah, I need to get that framed.
Just frame the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I would like to go back. We should just make that like an annual thing, definitely. Yeah. Anyway, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That's the furthest we'd ever been, and hadn't seen the ocean in a long time. You guys never seen the ocean?
So Walt.
Yeah.
Still a little shaken up there, big guy?
I'm really shaken up. He came up to us because he saw that me and Jen had the shirts on.
He approached
Walt
us. Met you.
Which, honestly, that was probably less awkward for everybody. He probably didn't want us going up to him because he probably knew that was going to happen eventually because we had the shirts on. So he was probably just saving himself some awkwardness by coming up to us, which was better, which I'm glad he did because it took the stress off of me because then I didn't have to think so hard. But yeah, he came up to us, he's like, hey, here's some TSD stuff you'll have to share. And I was like, thanks, I love the show. 400 hours.
We become a prepubescent boy when you're talking.
Yeah. I was like, I've listened to the whole catalog since July. And he's like, July of what year? And I was like, 2017. And he's like, that's a lot. That's a lot of TSD. I was like, you bet it is. And then he basically, like I said, he like, that was it. And then he kind of just turned his back.
And left. Mentally checked
Which
out.
is perfect because like I know that's pretty much how he is. So that was fun. That worked out really well. I couldn't have gone any better. So yeah. And Ming Chen was there, and that was cool.
And he was joking with you, and you didn't realize it.
I still can't remember what he said to me. Because
it was more like...
Because Walt said you'll have to share, and he was handing us pictures.
And then he was talking about ripping it in half and sharing it with your wife.
Yeah. That was so fucking surreal. Like, I know, like, we were in Kevin Smith's store, and, like, there's props from the movies and stuff, but, like, at that point, none of that existed to me, and I didn't even...
Once that conversation happened, you had no idea what was going on.
I was, like, trembling. Anyway, it's okay to meet your heroes. I should have, like, made postcards for this show and then, like, just dropped them around Red Bank.
Or, like, little, like, one-by-one stickers or something.
More like business cards would have been better. Yeah, anyway, good trip, right?
Yeah.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
11 out of 10?
Oh, we're going up now.
Yeah,
all right.
Now we just have to move there.
All right.
So we can make it happen.
Chris has got to deliver beer in New Jersey now.
Yep, gonna happen. What if you, like, became one of those, like, over-the-road... Remember we saw those Coors trucks going back and forth? What if you had to do that?
Fuck that.
But you made, like, a shit ton, and you only work 3 days a week.
Fuck that.
Would you do that?
I know they work more than 3 days a week, and I get paid as much as them doing what I'm doing now.
Why do they do it then?
I don't know.
We've been walking and jogging each night, and I just thought I'd mention to you, one of the nights, it was kind of chilly. This was like a few weeks ago, but we were going to go jogging, and I didn't want to put a hoodie on because that was going to be too much, so I went jogging in a dress shirt.
I think I've heard this.
Did I tell you about the dress shirt?
I think she told me you were caping it.
It wasn't a cape. It was flowing, though. Like, fucking... looked like I was going to a business dinner.
Like you were trying to get a good pump on before your business meeting.
Like, whew, just got a few minutes looking at my watch, and, like, the shirt's tucked into some black dress pants and, like, some slacks.
Jesus.
I like to dress like I'm going to a power lunch. Like, I like to exercise as if I'm going to a power lunch. Like, make it, like, meeting with some clients or whatever, you know. But, yeah, running in the dress shirt, I felt a little stupid, to be honest. I can just imagine, like, somebody in Knoxville, like, looking out their window, like, he's running. He's wearing a dress shirt. Is he being chased?
Like, they just keep watching after you run by to see if anyone's behind.
They're going, like, window to window, like, each side of their house just to watch. Yeah, that was
just a button-up shirt.
Yeah, it was just it was just a gray button-up
black dress shirt.
It wasn't like yeah, it was just like a gray button-up. with a collar and long sleeved. See, because I wanted a hoodie, but sometimes a hoodie is too thick and it doesn't breathe. So I wanted the freedom of the dress shirt, which air would flow through it. And I didn't button it, so it looked kind of cool. It didn't look cool at all. I felt like a jackass.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, like before work, like before I go into my accountant job. Yeah, I felt dumb, but you know, you got to keep pumping that iron, right?
I guess.
You've been doing those sit-ups we've been talking about?
Nope.
No, okay. We've all been on this kind of... Have we been on a health kick?
I eat healthier.
Try to eat better, yeah. I don't eat as many corn dogs.
I don't fucking go out and like... I need 2 Big Macs tonight. No.
No, I try to, eat a little more salad and stuff, but... I think the first step was exercising, and like me jogging in that dress shirt definitely was a good choice. You keep telling me, because maybe we should just talk about this. You keep telling me you have no memories.
No.
What is that?
I don't know. If I knew, I would have had memories.
Is there some sort of like, do you work too hard?
Like, I remember the basic shit.
But you don't remember an image?
No.
Man.
Like, David flinging poop on the plank. I remember standing in the woods and it happening. I don't know what we were doing to go out there, what we did after, what anyone was wearing.
Well, no, I'm not saying like I have a photographic memory, but...
I just remember being in the woods, that shit happened.
But, Steve, when you think of it, do you think of the scenario playing out, or do you think of, like, a written story? Like when you think of that memory, do you remember seeing all these things?
No.
See, that's fucked up. Like, this goes back to, like, when I was talking about the pigs, and, like, that burned into my brain. Like, certain things happen, and it's just, like, that's never going away. But maybe some people...
See, I just remember the core things.
Like, you remember the detail, or, like, the main bullet points.
Yeah. And then, like, that's it. Like,
that's interesting.
What were we doing out there? I don't know. What did we do after? I have no idea.
You know what?
What made him do that? I have no idea. I just remember it flying through the air and us running scared.
Yeah, okay, we might be talking about something that we haven't talked about on here, so maybe people don't know. Our friend David, we were walking through the woods that are by his house, and he said, "Hey, guys, could you look that way for a minute?"
I don't even remember that. I just remember hearing, "Hey, guys," and then him jumping on a plank. And
okay.
It's going everywhere.
He told us, "Hey, could you stay over there?" I thought he just had to take a piss. No. He, behind some shrubs or a tree, he drops his pants and shits onto a plank, like a board.
It was just a random, like, shit board.
Yeah, that was out there, just like a wide plank that I don't know if he set it up over a log or like, to make like a teeter-totter.
I don't even know if he planned this like the day before and took that plank out there.
That would be amazing if there was like a secret origins to that story. Like anyway, and then we go over and see it and we're horrified. And he pulled his pants up like in one swift motion, I remember, and before we can even react and recoil in horror, he stomps on the other side of the board and teeter-totters it, catapulting it into the air.
And us running. And
we scattered, and it was hitting the trees. That was a horrifying moment. And there are certain details about that I'll never forget. But to you, it's just a little more general?
Yeah.
See, I remember every little thing about that. Yeah. Remember we bought those fish? Do you remember that?
Betas?
Yes.
And they fought?
Yeah, we bought the betas and we released them into your fish tank. Did they end up killing other fish?
They killed everything, even like the other beta.
There was one champion beta. What didn't David name his like Tyrannosaurus Rex or something like that?
Like a blood sport for fish.
Yeah, that was mean. I don't condone that now.
But 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago I'll totally pit some fish against each other. Yeah.
The Southsiders can afford real pets.
On the south side,
we had to fight betas. We couldn't fight dogs. We were too poor.
Yeah. There's something about your level of customer service to people. What is that?
Being polite and nice?
Yeah, but we go somewhere and, like, we walk up to a counter and they're just like, hi, can I help you? And then you're like, how's your afternoon going? like, you don't have to do that, right?
Be nice?
It's not. Oh, it's being nice, I guess. But I don't know. I wouldn't even say that much.
I always talk to people.
Yeah, maybe it's because the beer thing, right? You deliver and stuff.
Like, I always talk to, like, even at work.
How's your afternoon going? I guess I just don't care.
No, it's usually, like, help them get something, tell them to have a good afternoon, and then they tell me on how it's not good or how it is good.
You want to hear that shit?
I don't really want to, but it's just common courtesy to be nice.
Is it, though?
There's a third party you could ask on this podcast.
Nah.
Alright.
No, because she's all... That makes her money. Like, the nicer she is, like, the nicer people think of her, and then they're going to come back. For you, look at that car got fucked. Sorry, for you, it's kind of like...
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, there's, like,
nice.
there's no reward. I mean, I'm nice, I'm polite, but you go out of your way and you're like, we were coming back from Jersey and you asked a toll booth operator, how's your afternoon? It's like, you don't have to do that, just pay the fucking money. And let's get out of here. We've been in Pennsylvania for 15 hours. I don't know, I just don't get it. Like,
how I was raised, I guess. I don't know. I'm like that everywhere.
Yeah?
I'm gonna do it more now that you pointed it out.
Yeah, now that it's infuriated me. How's your afternoon going? We're at a gas station. It's like, who the fuck cares? Toll booth.
I made her day. She smiled and told me it was good.
Okay. You'll never see that person again.
So?
I mean,
She's gonna remember it forever. Oh, that guy was really nice to me.
I know. It just... Everything else about you doesn't seem like that would be your agenda.
Being nice?
Yeah, well, it's not being nice. No, that's fine. Being polite is nice, and that's one thing. But, like, to, like, go out of your way to make sure that they're comfortable and accounted for. You don't do that to me. Or, I'm pretty sure you've, like, punched through walls because of me, and... Instead, on the other hand, you're talking to toll booth operators, asking them how their afternoons. I just don't get it, I guess.
What, making her happy?
Yeah.
Because she smiled and told me thank you.
But what does that do for you?
Nothing. Just being polite.
Yeah.
Trying to make other people's days better.
Are you missing something in your own life?
No.
Uh-oh. We're getting into territory where you're...
Something in my own life, like what?
He's closing out.
There's nothing in my life.
He's shutting me down.
Stay home and play video games. That is my life.
I was getting about as mad as when I was asking about memories.
I can't even recall the last stream that I even remembered.
I had one a couple nights ago about Michael Myers. See, and it scared me. I woke up frightened. No, not for you?
No.
When you wake up, you are scared, but...
Because I'm still alive.
Have a nice afternoon, ma'am.
Gotta be nice to everyone I can before I pass away here.
Oh, God.
He's ending it. He's like, it got too dark.
Okay, tell me what just happened. Okay, there was a break. What just happened when we went to the bookstore?
I bit my tongue because you don't like me talking to other people.
No.
It's what it sums up to be at the end of this conversation.
Because the checkout girl, she was polite and stuff. Yeah. And went through, like, the default politeness, right?
Yeah.
And so did you.
Yeah.
Kinda.
No, I didn't
You said
say
you said you were biting your tongue because of me. Well, okay. So the default, like, customer service, everybody gets it kind of stuff was over, and she starts talking about, like, I missed a nice day outside, in kind of a human way.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
Nothing. Because
Exactly.
you were judging me from behind.
You should have said something, because those are the kinds of conversations that I'm talking about. Like, you should have those. You shouldn't have these, like, customer service conversations. But this girl gave you the prime opportunity to jump in and, like, prove me wrong.
But you were judging me from behind.
I didn't
felt
say
you.
fucking shit.
I felt your eyes. Now my mouth's bleeding.
She was probably like, that was strange. I put myself out there for that guy, and he gave me nothing.
Yep.
Instead, you know who did get something? A fucking toll booth operator. You gotta pick your battles.
No battles around you. I'm just not even gonna.
You're like, I'm gonna take the safe. I'm gonna take the grandma at the bank counter. She's safe to talk to and give her my how's the weather talk. But then, like, kind of cute girl at the bookstore actually wants to talk, and you blame me now.
Yeah.
So you're blaming me.
I looked over my shoulder 3 times and seen you staring at me.
I was standing forward waiting.
With those judging eyes.
I think I'm done with you. You were saying earlier that, like, because I asked you, we were at like a clothing store, and I asked you if you ever, like, as a kid, like, got in the middle of the racks, like the clothes racks, and you're like, you know how badly my parents would have beat my ass if I did that? Are you serious? Like,
Yeah, I was dead serious.
They would, like, beat your ass?
Yeah.
Would you get, like, slapped in the mouth?
Oh, I slapped everywhere. Like, it's probably why I'm so considerate now.
Shut up. That's... My mom used to slap me in the mouth when I'd, like, mouth off and shit. But
See,
Julie
I went
would...
from getting smacked in the mouth or on the ass to, like, beaten with things.
Like, full on... Well, I know she would threaten you with that wooden spoon.
Well, what my sister told me she went through, like, 5 of those one year because she just kept breaking across my ass.
Sorry.
And I got the leather belt a couple of times.
Oh, my dad would always threaten the belt. I never got it. I think my brother got it a couple times, but whatever.
See, I was so bad they were going to send me to military school.
What?
In 7th grade, yeah.
I don't remember you being, like, that horrible or anything.
Yeah, my parents told me that recently. Like, they were going to send me to a private school or a military school.
Jesus. Well, I know you, like, even now, you tend to, like, sass back at your dad and stuff. It probably used to be a lot worse. But man, military school? I can't even imagine Chris Peterson now having gone to military school.
It would have been like everyone else in my family.
They all went?
I think my dad was the only one that wasn't military raised in my family. Both grandparents were. My mom was.
Jeez. Yeah,
I was all born and raised on military bases.
I have nothing. Yeah, I don't have any discipline whatsoever. How about we catch up after wrestling and see if anything happened then?
All right.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the trash.
The after trash hillbilly cast, car cast, 5,000. Yeah, they're all gonna be there, and it's gonna be hot.
That's why I'm hoping we delayed it enough where we don't have to stand in that shit hallway for so long.
Okay, so this is after wrestling, and I think. So, do you think that maybe I'm being a little too antisocial when it comes? Do you think I'm being too hard on you when it comes to you being so friendly?
Yes.
So you think the fact that we talked to some friends tonight that we didn't typically talk to, you think that was a good thing?
I do. Did you not want to talk to him?
No, I did want to talk to him. I don't know. What did you think of the matches? What was that one guy, Chainsaw McGee?
I liked him.
Chainsaw McGee?
Chainsaw McGee.
Yeah.
Great.
I liked him a lot, Chainsaw McGee.
I liked him. I'll be 6 around.
Yeah, he was really good. No, it was a pretty productive night though. We were pretty social and outgoing, right? Like everyone came to talk to us.
Way more.
Yeah.
I'm getting shamed for that right now.
By who?
Jamie.
Oh.
For not talking to her earlier. She's like, you guys are really nice. Why did it take you so long to talk to us?
Oh, it's fine.
And I think if I offer her dinner, she'll keep coming to the show.
I'll keep coming if you offer me dinner. It was a good night of wrestling though. I needed that after New Jersey, you know, just the craziness of the road. I need something familiar, right? Yeah.